Alright guys, so I'm going to show you something out of the ordinary today. I've been working on the side of the house here and got some different product. Always looking for new products when building stuff, and actually had some metal on this building before. I noticed where the ribs of the siding were a lot of bugs and stuff were getting up underneath of it, and you could spray foam it, you could do whatever you want. It was just an ongoing situation. So I use a product called Zip System from Huber Zip System. I'll put a link in the description, well, if I could find it. It's definitely hard to find. I found this at Home Depot, so if you have a Home Depot you could actually maybe buy it pretty easy. And here's the aftermath. So this is the Huber Zip System, and it's basically like a synthetic rolled on coating on top of it's like a real super dense OSB. It weighs a little more than regular OSB. You could use this on a roof, you could use this on your walls, and so on. Now this is 7/16, they also make 1/2 inch. But 7/16 in this density is still pretty tough to handle. So I got it all put on of this side. This is gonna eventually be an inside wall. But for right now, all that metal had to go. It was nasty looking. We're getting the bugs real bad. You can see it was all expanded foamed, and that metal, after it's on your building for a while or on your roof, it gets kind of waves in it, and that's really deterred me away from that quite a bit. And you can see here on the back, it's still on here, and it's just the same way. It's not quite as wavy on the back because it doesn't get a lot of sun, but it's just old and nasty. Had to go. I'm probably going to rip this off and do this next. And the whole system, there's two different ways to do this. And the very first way is to use their tape. They have tape that's anywhere from 3.5 inches wide to 9 inches wide. And you got to get a dispenser for the tape, you got to get a roller for the tape, and you do all that. And a lot of guys were showing some issues with the tape actually buckling up, and it would act as a funnel and get water down in there. Now this is what people call a 2.0 system. So this uses their liquid flash. Let me grab it. And it's this stuff, and actually got this off Amazon. Home Depot did not have this in stock, they only had the tape, and it was 20 bucks a tube. And you take this stuff, you go over all the seams, every screw hole, and underneath you actually go down and you do it to where it meets the concrete, and you seal that totally up. You seal it 100% up around. Like, these pipes are just temporary. I went and sealed all that stuff up, so it's pretty much 100% airtight at this point. I ran out, I used all 4 tubes on this wall. I ran about halfway down, sealing to the foundation, and around my door there was a gap I wanted to seal up also. So any of you guys that are building a shop or a house, this stuff's $18 a sheet. The liquid flash is expensive at 20 bucks or $21 a bottle. You can get it off Amazon Prime. I think altogether that made this cost $240 to do this side of the building, and I could already tell the difference already. It's already tremendously better. I'm gonna go ahead and do the front very next. That'll be a little more expensive, a little more space, and we're gonna do the front concrete for the shop. Been trying to do the concrete for the rear. We're about 21 loads of dirt in here, and we need probably 10 or 15 more. And you can see it's eroding a little bit. It's just raining so much, so often, that we can't get it done. And money's there to do it, so I'm gonna go and do the concrete for the shop. We'll keep hauling dirt in here for the rest of the house part and see how it works out. But that's the Huber Zip System, guys. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it'll help some of you guys out. We'll see you later.